going on, folks? It is K-Spade the Prospect, back today with a brand new NBA Live 18, the league video featuring Flames, Harden, and the San Antonio Spurs, and the Big Three. I should say that. This is the new Big Three. Flames, Harden, Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, and in today's video, the San Antonio Big Three goes up against another Big Three in the Western Conference, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, and of course Paul George. Now somebody's going to state the obvious and say, Spade, that Big Three ain't really that good in real life. This ain't real life, y'all. Relax. Relax. In video game land, that's a damn good Big Three. And the Spurs got a pretty good one too. Matter of fact, you could say we kind of got a big four. Look at Powell. Powell calling for it, going to the post, back to the basket, and he ain't even make it. I built all that anticipation up, and he missed the shot. But let me tell you what's going on in this gameplay, give you something to keep an eye on. Coaching staff kind of reached out and talked to Flames. The Flames, look, man, we know you can score here and there. We like your ability to score, but we want you as a playmaker. Matter of fact, man, this whole thing with Flames and his rookie season, it reminds me a little bit of Lonzo Ball's rookie season. Lonzo could score a little bit at UCLA, but that's not really what they was looking for when they drafted that kid. They wanted his playmaking, and they tried to put pieces around him so that he could flourish. Flames has pieces around him. Got to stop trying to do so much. I look back at some of the games that I played, and Kawhi Leonard wasn't getting enough touches. I mean, he just flat out wasn't getting enough touches. So in this gameplay right here, that's what we're going to work on. We're going to make sure these other guys out here get the touches they need to be great. And we want to take some of the weight off of Flames back. Now, I say some because he is still being controlled by me, and I'm just a scorer at heart. You know what I'm saying? My playmaking is pretty nice, but I want to score. And this playmaker build that he is, he's somewhat limited in terms of what I like to do. Y'all know I like to pull that three ball. That's not really his game, all right? And let's get into it. Early on, man, San Antonio looking good. Now, I know they only got 3 points on the board, but defensively, I'm impressed. Wait a minute. Wait. Look at this. Steven Adams is trying to guard Flames. Flames broke him once, called for it back. He's got that ISO on the left side of the court where he's always at home. Pulls the step back out. I'm telling you, man, you don't want your center guarding Flames Harden. I don't care who he is. You can tell Rudy Gobert that too. You don't want your center guarding Flames. He's just going to end up on SportsCenter. That clip right there definitely be on SportsCenter, I'm telling you. But anyway, in this game, the offense is going to come. Defensively, the team looks dialed in, and you can give that credit to Kawhi Leonard, man. When you got a lockdown defender on the court, he plays so hard it make everybody else want to play hard. Like, you looking around like, damn, look at Kawhi. Kawhi flying around, he's stealing passes, he's blocking shots. Everybody else digs a little bit deeper, and having that one defensive player on the court, he can make everybody play better. Matter of fact, this is what we're seeing right now. Now, this situation right here was a little bit scary for me. Flames had a wide open look. I was afraid LaMarcus saw him a little too late. Flames may have felt that way too. He may have rushed that shot, couldn't get it to go, and that was a situation where you got somebody wide open for the shot and you get no points. I guess you can't complain because Russell Westbrook was just wide open for a shot. He got no points either. The difference is Steven Adams was down there crashing the glass, and he gave him another scoring opportunity. We jump ahead in the video. We got an 8-11 game, still a low-scoring game for how much time has been played. Flames goes to the basket. You know he is great at drawing the foul. One of the best in the league at getting to the whistle, just like his cousin James. However, no whistle right there, but on the back end, Paul George gets the whistle. Kind of controversial. Now, we in San Antonio, where the hell these officials come from? Where are y'all from? One of these officials is born and raised in Oklahoma. I believe it. I believe it. Flames in the ISO. Blows right by Russell Westbrook, but he likes to pass it out. Just last week, he going up with that layup, win, lose, or draw. He's feeling like it's a good take, too. Right there, he finds the open teammate, and the teammate does his job. Now, look, 3-point game right here. Russ trying to get a little pick from Carmelo Anthony. Flames played it well, fighting through the screen, over the screen, under the screen, whatever you got to do. You have to be a pest against a ball handler like Russell Westbrook. You don't want this guy to get comfortable. Melo had a wide open look at the midi and can't get it to go. Now, that's kind of who Melo was last year, so I'm just saying, Melo, you might want to tighten up. Again, Flames is setting the table. Hey, listen, man, he's serving out these dishes. You know what you want? Lunch, dinner, whatever. Flames got you. The chef going to work right here. 8-point game here, and the Thunder have to answer. They got to figure out something. They might have to just go old school Thunder basketball, give it to Westbrook, and let him put his head down and drive to the basket. And I guess they heard my thoughts. That's exactly what they do right there. Westbrook scores his 6th point of the game. It's his 6th shot attempt, too. So Early on, it ain't looking like Westbrook is going to have one of his efficient games. But the thing about Westbrook that I like, and people who like Westbrook can tell you, listen, man, even when it ain't pretty, you'll never see any quit. It ain't ever any quit. In the hearts of Russell Westbrook, and Kawhi goes to the basket and is denied by Steven Adams. Steven Adams don't get talked about a lot, bro, but let me tell you something. He get a team a lot, man. He give you just enough on the offensive end. He shows you right there he got something on the defensive end as well. Great defense again from Steven Adams as he gets the block on Flames Harden. Melo off pushing the break. Aldridge does a great job of defending him, but Melo tightrope walks that baseline. Thought he was going to get a good look. He ended up getting blocked down there. Great defense by the Spurs. Listen, man, Melo can't buy a bucket right now. They might have to sit Melo down. I know. Y'all said, Spade, you just said it was a big three. Relax, y'all. Let the pass be the pass. Y'all keep holding stuff against me. Let that be the pass. We've moved on. That's a great look for San Antonio, but again, they can't find the cup. Now, this team surged up for a minute, had that big lead, and now it seems like they've kind of grown stagnant. Coaching staff, Pop, you might want to do something. Make a switch, call a play. I don't know. Got to do something a little different. Melo back to the basket. More great defense by LA, and Melo makes the tough shot. Finally, Pop says, let me get a timeout. What the hell are you guys doing out there? Melo's that got it, man. You know, law of averages. If you're going to let him keep getting good looks, something's going to fall, man. Melo is a veteran in this league. He knows how to score. Even when he's having a bad game, you can't fall asleep on Melo. And speaking of falling asleep, that's exactly what the Spurs do. This time on Paul George, who's averaging 20 points per game this season. That's definitely not the guy you want to fall asleep on. Now listen, Oklahoma City has fought back into this game and taken the lead. Now this is a dangerous area of the game because Flames kind of gets in hero mode when this happens. Like, same thing with Russell Westbrook. This is the point of the game where both of the point guards for either team goes, you know what, I got to throw the cape on. Flames seems to be doing a good job, though. Right there, he actually passed out of it, found Tony Parker wide open for the three, and that's what they want him to do. Continue to use your playmaking even when it looked like your teammates is letting you down. Trust these guys. They're veterans. I mean, you got veterans over here, and these guys, they, oh, Flames, oh my God, he missed the layup. That was a nice take. But anyway, my bad. I lost my train of thought. Flames got, not only do we have veterans around them, but these guys are seasoned. Like, they got accolades. They got accomplishments. They've seen some finals. They got some Larry O'Briens, or at least one Larry O'Brien. These guys know what's going on.
The Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Thunder are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Spurs aren't down by too much at the half.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay, I did so much talking, I did not realize that Flames actually was not trusting his teammates in the first half. 9 takes in the first half, only 2 makes, and that's probably, I'm going to go ahead and say that's the reason why this team is behind right now. In the second half, they're going to have to see more ball movement from Flames, or just better takes. And I say that, we just saw this guy blow a layup that looked like a really good take. So maybe he's not even taking bad shots. The shots just aren't falling for him. A 2-9 first half is disappointing. The good news is, the lead is in striking distance. You could probably throw a rock and hit it. It's right there. It's only a 3-point game. That was a beautiful pass and made shot on the last possession. And here's more great defense. Danny Green getting in the pocket of the Thunder player, and look at Flames slowing it up, waiting till his teammates get down here. He's trying to move around, get into position so that they can run a play. Why not give it to LA one-on-one? And he almost turns it over. Getting it back, picking it up. They're going to swing it all the way back around the court to Flames. Only 5 seconds on the shot clock. Flames goes to the basket, kicks it out. LA gets the little baby hook shot up, and it goes. LaMarcus Aldridge has been that guy that's kind of been consistent throughout the season. And like I said, Flames and Kawhi at some point, it really wasn't working good together. Like if Flames was having a good game, Kawhi wasn't. But LA's been good every game. So right now he's the easy button. When things ain't going right, you got to find number 12. He going to put it in the hole. Pause if need be. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I need to do that. Anyway, Kawhi pulled a 3 in transition on that last play I didn't talk about. When Kawhi feeling like that, That looks good for San Antonio. Kawhi is kind of, he's passive out here. You know, if he gets a shot, cool. If he don't, cool. But when he's pulling that means he want it. Pau Gasol kicking it back up top to Flames. One-on-one. Beautiful defense right here by Westbrook. Kind of clamping the young fella up. Flames is going to drop back, dump it off to Danny Green, who can't get the shot to go. But guess who's there to clean up the mess? LaMarcus Aldridge. He has been consistent every game, and no matter what's going on, LA got you. Russell Westbrook, this is the point, like I already talked about it, this is the point of the game where you got to watch Russ too. Russ is going to do the same thing that Flames is going to do. Both of those guys are going to say, you know what? This running plays mess ain't working. Just give me the ball and get out my way. Both of these guys will say it. Now, Russ, it is fair to assume Russ is better at it. That's an acrobatic steal right there by Danny Green. I don't know about that one. Danny Green gets the steal, pushes the break. We got Steven Adams on Flames Harden again. Last time we saw this mismatch right here, equal 2 points for the Spurs. Let's see what happens. Steven Adams gets broke. Flames steps back, pulls the shot. This time it's a three-pointer. You got to stop letting your center switch off on Flames. You don't want that to happen. Similar to what Golden State does. The difference is Golden State will do it with a pick. They'll set a screen, and they'll try their best to get your big man on Steph Curry, and the rest is history. More great defense from San Antonio, blocking the shot in the paint. However, the Thunder get the offensive board, kick it back out, reset up. Only 4 seconds on the clock. It's going to be in the hands of Melo. He pulls a contested three. Can't get it to go, and Flames is there for the board. Slow it up right here, Flames. Get us what we want. Pau Gasol launching off, jumping into 2 Thunder defenders. No whistle. Aldridge right there to clean up the mess, though. But sheesh, what's a foul out here? I'm starting to wonder. Flames stepping back, deciding he wants to dump it in the post, calling for it back again. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Flames goes ISO. This man's dribble moves are elite. He's surveying the court at the same time, seeing Kawhi running the baseline, hits Kawhi with the beautiful pass. Kawhi can't convert it, but this time it's Pau Gasol flying in for the putback dunk. The bigs out here need to be talked about. Now, we talk about LA. Pau is older. He's on the back 9. You know what I'm saying? He's on the back half of his career. But Pau still comes out here and gets it in, and he's a high IQ player. He knows what's the right thing to do at the right situation. Flames converts the tough layup. Appears to be through contact, but again, it's no whistle. And we jump ahead in the gameplay. We're here in the 4th quarter. Now, after that terrible first half of Flames Harden, that's a big-time pick. I don't know that Flames has missed a shot at all here in the second half. So that's what you like to see. He came out. He played bad. I'm sure Greg Popovich probably had some words or two. Maybe LA. Anybody but Kawhi. I mean, Tony Parker probably had some words of encouragement. Or maybe he just told him, hey, man, I had a game 100 times worse than this, and we still got the dub. You got to get right. Harden going to the step back again, cashing that one in the face of Russell Westbrook. Russ ain't too happy about that one. That was actually really good defense by Russ, too. Standing right there and got a hand up and contested. Sometimes, man, great offense is better than good defense. And your Spurs find a way to pull the win out today.
92-78. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
The Spurs put together a nice win here today. It was quite a display from long range, and I can't imagine the opposing coach was very happy with how it turned out for them. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.